Hello everybody, it's me. Welcome back to the video. Now, in this video, I am going to be teaching you guys how you can beat the Nightmare mode on the new Loomian Legacy event. And if you want to get this big hulking dragon like I do, and like I have, just go ahead and watch this video through. Now, before you actually go into the 5-star raid, you really need to know what you're doing. So, to start, you want to get a very strong and hard-hitting electric type. Phage Knot or Joltooth work completely fine. If you're going to use Joltooth, use it with Clutch Plushie or Heavy Shield. That's just the best item you can run on it. And you guarantee at least one live, but with Phage Knot, you're able to boost with Overcharged and hit the raid boss for a lot of damage with your Thunder Strikes. You can even click Magnify once on the first turn and then start clicking Thunder Strike, but then you're risking the boss purging your stats on the first turn. The stats themselves do matter a little bit. I don't really want to change my Phage Knot, but you want to hit the 275 energy mark so you can click Magnify and then 5 Thunder Strikes instead of Magnify and 4 Thunder Strikes. So that's what the goal that you want to hit. And you want to just be as fast as possible and do as much damage as possible. And that's pretty much what the Phage Knot is. You're going to send this one in first and just burst it down as much as you can. The second thing you're going to want to bring is Eclipse. Now, the good thing about Eclipse is that it resists 2 of his strongest moves, being Draco Beam and Egg Bomb. You are a little bit weak to Jet Stream, so having the option of having a pretty ranged bulky Eclipse is good because you can live multiple hits and do good damage as well. Though at the point you're going to use Eclipse, you're only using it for chip damage, because most likely by the time you're done with Phage Knot and Joltooth, you are gonna probably have him at like +4 defense, and you're just gonna send in Eclipse for a little bit of Gamma Pulse chip, and that's pretty much all it's gonna do. And then the last one is Wobelisk. Now, Wobelisk is pretty important because it has the ability Ignorant. When attacking or being attacked, this Loomian is oblivious to the foe status boosts, causing him to have no effect. This boss knows Draco Beam, so it constantly being able to stack up those Draco Beams gets really scary, and your team is very threatened to be one-shot. With Wobelisk, however, it ignores those boosts, and you can hit it with a very strong Frost Beam. This is what you can use for the raid boss. You can use 200 range defense or 200 health. It doesn't really matter. But with this, you have 200 attack, 200 range defense, and then a 96 speed. With health, it's just left over. It doesn't even matter. Now, the 96 speed stat is currently what we know that outspeeds the raid boss as Wobelisk. So you want to be able to hit the 96 speed mark to outspeed the raid boss and be able to throw out your Frost Beams. And you can also heal with Luster Loot, which does some really good healing if you get up to +1. You can get about a third of your health back per Luster Loot, and it's really, really good. I had Rant, but don't ever click this move because it's just going to boost the boss's attack. But yeah. And I'm going to go into a demonstration of how exactly this strat works, and I'm going to be doing it with arcs. So anyway, good luck, and let's show you how this works. So here in the lobby, you can see that I have a Phage Knot and Arcs has a Joltooth. Now his, as I explained, you can use Clutch Plushie or Heavy Shield on the Joltooth, so it can tank at least 1 Draco Beam from the raid boss, and that's what you really want, because it's able to get some good thunderclaps, which have a chance to flinch, which happened in one of our runs and was hilarious. But yeah, you can really use Phage Knot or Joltooth. It really doesn't matter whichever one you use first. But I think Phage Knot does a little bit more damage, and I think it's more worth it to use Phage Knot. But yeah, anyway, here we go. This is just going to be an example of how exactly you use and do this strategy. So you want to have a friend for this, by the way.
Yes, a friend is required in order to pull this off.
Yep. And look how beautiful the boss looks. It's insane. So right here, usually you want to click Magnify for the Phage Knot, and the Joltooth will click Thunderclap. And you don't have to do this, but it's something that is able to work out really well if the Dragodyne doesn't lower or purge your boosts. So yeah, Thunderclap comes out, and this does have a very good chance to flinch. So Draco Beam does come out, and it hits me, which is good because I can tank at least 1. And then we double strike it here for some big damage.
Yep.
Generally, what you want to do is when you send your Wobelisks in, you want to be at least at the second to last bar, and we paralyze it. So there's a very good chance right now that it won't purge our boosts, but yet cure its status. And it does cure the status, and I still have my boost. So Best case scenario now is if Arx flinches, and then I get another Thunder Strike off. Alright?
Draco.
If one of us are dead. Alright, so you're dead.
I might live this.
Nah.
He's at
+2. He's at +2. So this is where Arx is going to go into the Eclipse. You want to save your Wobelisks for last, because they are the last resort when it comes down to fighting this thing. So then I'm going to keep clicking my Thunder Strike, and Arx will keep clicking his other stuff.
Yep.
And since Arx is actually faster, and if he breaks... Yeah, now look. It's going to regain health, but I'm going to get the hit to lower its health bar even further. And it does get the defense boost, and he's going to tank a hit. Oh, he doesn't actually tank the hit yet.
Okay, so this is neutral.
Half health. Beautiful. Egg Storm. I'm dead, but Arx gets a +1 speed boost, which is really nice for him.
Yes.
And then I go into Eclipse, and then we just spam Gamma Pulse from here.
Yeah, we spam Gamma Pulse until we die.
Yeah, you want to try your best to get the raid boss down to the second bar of health before you send the Wobelisks.
Next storm can hit us.
Sick. Okay.
If you're fortunate enough, the AI will do this, and he won't actually attack you and go for that.
And then you just keep clicking Gamma. Just non-stop. Bam.
Here's a second.
Oh, mine's 39. I just realized.
Oh yeah, it is.
I didn't realize that mine was low level. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I didn't notice that.
Get streamed. This is gonna kill me.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Then he gets to go Waba. And now Wobelisk is the one that does the most of the last of the work.
Yeah.
Wobelisk. The reason you don't send Wobelisk in first is because you need the ignorant. You need it.
Yeah, ignorant is definitely required to do this.
It does take a bit longer toward the end to start breaking it down, but it is just the best. This is just the Wobelisk is the best thing to use at the very end.
Right.
You could in theory just go with 2 Phage Knots though.
Yeah, and also I don't know if Speed explained this, but if you're using Wobelisk, make sure it has at least 96 TPs in speed, so you can outspeed this thing.
Yep, you need that, because see, both of our Wobelisks are trained in 96 speed, so we're both gonna outspeed this thing, and we're gonna chip it down slowly but surely.
Yeah, you don't need nimble. All you need is 96.
Yep, you can use smart, which is the better option. And then from here we just spam our frost beams, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all you really do.
He tanks a hit, which does suck.
That high pitch screech is beautiful there.
As long as he doesn't confuse with that, and we can pull this off, then yeah.
Yep.
Is this the tank hit?
Funnily enough, the Eclipses are the most useless part of this whole strat, because they just come in and die.
Draco Beam. This will hurt a little bit.
That one does hurt. Yeah, that one does hurt. But there are 2 Wobelisks chipping him down that are both outspeeding him.
Yeah, at the very least.
Sorry, you go.
At the very least, Draco Beam is at least a 3 KO on Wobelisk.
And you're doing about half health every time you get your double frost beams off. So yeah, this is the end of the raid. And you can see that it wasn't even that close. Like looking at our health, like Arx 100% lives this. And yeah, see, that's how easy the 5-star raid can be.
Yep, and just like that,
that's it. That's the game.
It dies.
Yeah, that's just the best way we found. There could possibly be better ways in the future, but what we've seen right now, this is a really good way of beating it.
Yeah,
and then you get the fractured crown, Easter egg, and some nice rewards here.
Yeah, what'd you get?
I got the freaking power fruit. But yeah. That's the best way we have found to beat this dungeon, and it's really, really nice. And yeah, if you want to try to get your own Dragodyne, just go for this, and hopefully it'll work out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you over the next one. Bye!
See you guys.